Hey guys, HDvee here. Now, as we all know, the 8th installment of Pokemon games Sword and Shield are going to be coming out this year, and we are all very excited about it. Excited to meet all of the brand new Pokemon and explore the new region. We've already been introduced to 3 new Pokemon though, the starter Pokemon being Scorbunny, Grookey, and Sobble. Yesterday I made a video going over the potential Sobble evolutions, looking at different art that you guys have created across the internet, and you guys really enjoyed it. So today we're doing Scorbunny, the fire type starter. So if you guys are excited for the video, be sure to drop a like down below, leave a comment as well. What do you think the final typing of Scorbunny's evolution will be? And be sure to subscribe as well if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content on this channel, and we're also going to be doing a lot of Gen 8 stuff as well. So if you're excited about Sword and Shield, be sure to hit that subscribe button. With all of that out of the way though guys, let's get into the video and take a look at some really cool designs that artists across the internet have made. So this is our first design. As we can see, we do have Scorbunny, its second evolution, and then the final form as well, which I always like. I like seeing the progress from the first evolution to the final evolution. Now, this is clearly taken a football theme because it's just kicking something in every evolution. Now, I don't know how this would work because obviously the second evolution is kicking like a stone, and then the third evolution is kicking like a molten rock that's just on fire. So I don't know if it's going to be one of those evolutions where they just kind of get a stone out of nowhere and they just keep it, but yeah, I do really like these designs. Of course, all these designs will be credited in the description down below, guys. Be sure to check them out after watching the video, but this definitely takes the football theme. Now, Scorbunny's name, when you take it apart, it's either Score and Bunny, because obviously it's a bunny, and then it's scoring goals because it's a football theme, or it could also be Scorbunny because it's Scorch. And as we all know from the trailer, when Scorbunny was like running across things, it was creating fire, so it was kind of scorching the ground. So there's 2 ways you could see Scorbunny's name. I personally think it's going to be Scorbunny because it's scoring goals, because it seems to be a lot of the game based on a kind of like football, and you know, a lot of the stadiums are football related. So yeah, the gyms are all about that. So I do believe it's going to be scoring goals, and that's where they get named from. But again, at the same time, it could be scorching, and that's where the name comes from. But anyway, the design, really like it. It does go into a fire ground type Pokemon in the final evolution, which I wasn't really expecting for this starter Pokemon at all. It doesn't really strike me as a fire ground Pokemon. It definitely could be, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's going to be more a fire electric type Pokemon, just because those big feet, it runs really fast. It's already got kind of the yellowness on the design anyway, so that could definitely blossom more and give it more of an electrical feel. But personally, yeah, I feel like it's been fire electric, but fire ground still looks really cool. I like how the ears are kind of tied back into a kind of like ponytail thing on the top of the head. This still has the plaster, like the band-aid on the face on all the evolutions. It now has like just a more, I don't know, macho theme kind of thing to the final evolution, but looks really cool, and I'm a big fan of this design, and of course will be credited in the description down below. Our next design is a fire fairy type. Now, I don't know if the fire fairy is only the 3rd evolution or the middle evolution as well, but either way, it looks really cool. It definitely reminds me of Renamon though. I think that's the name, the Digimon. It's kind of like a yellow wolf. It definitely reminds me of that. I don't know if they took some inspiration from that Digimon, but this Pokemon looks really cool. It definitely has taken a complete 180. Like, Scorbunny looks like some really happy-go-lucky Pokemon, and then it evolves into some really an angry, annoyed bunny rabbit. So yeah, it doesn't really change too much in terms of design. It just kind of gets bigger. The body definitely gets more pointed, like the ears are more pointed, the side of its face, like the tufts of fur are pointed. Obviously it gets taller, the feet get bigger, the legs get more like muscly, I want to say, so obviously it can run further. I don't know, the arms obviously get longer. It has now a tuft of hair coming down its neck. It's got, I don't know if that's its mouth or if that's just like a yellow I don't know, thing around its neck, who knows, but definitely a cool design. And then the final evolution has fire coming off its legs and its tuft of hair as well under its neck. So I definitely think that would make it a fast Pokemon. I could definitely see this being a fast physical attacking Pokemon. I could see the last one being a fast physical attacker as well, just because obviously it's running around and it's scoring goals, but hey, who knows. But yeah, Fire Fairy is a really cool typing. It definitely could be a thing. I definitely wouldn't rule this typing out. Scorbunny definitely looks like it could evolve into a Fire Fairy type. It could obviously get access to moves such as Flare Blitz, Play Rough, definitely some good moves under the Fire Fairy typing category, so they could really suit well for this Pokemon. But yeah, fast, physical, attacking Pokemon. I think the move pool could be really cool. I think you get access to all the elemental punches like Ice Punch and Thunder Punch, everything like that, which would be very nice. But yeah, all in all, really cool design. Very happy with it. It doesn't have a name or anything, but yeah, Fire Fairy typing definitely could happen at the end of the day. But yeah, that is the second design that I wanted to show you guys for today's video. Coming up next for our third design, again, no typing yet, but definitely plays more towards the football theme for this Pokemon. So I think a lot of people do believe it's gonna be Scorbunny because it's scoring loads of goals, and you can definitely see that in this design as well. So we have the normal Scorbunny design. Again, they haven't redrawn that, they've just taken inspiration from it. So the second evolution seems to develop some sort of, I want to say it's like a helmet, but it could just be the top of its head. And also develops them on the paws as well, like this brown, blackish kind of, I don't know, it looks kind of like armor, which kind of go into that whole armor evolution leak rumor thingy. But again, I don't know if they took inspiration from that when designing this Pokemon. But I like how the ears as well kind of get bigger and wider. They lose the whiting though. There's a lot of the white starts to go from this design. It's kind of just sitting down, just chilling. It doesn't really get that much bigger. I know it's sitting down, but you can see really that it doesn't get super big. It doesn't really blend into that scoring feature for the second design as much as it does for the third design. But as we move on to the third design, like I say, no typing. I don't know why I would make this type. It kind of just looks like a pure fire, to be fair. Like maybe firefighting. I hope not. I don't want another firefighting. I don't think anybody wants another firefighting starter Pokemon. We got 3 in a row. So yeah, I would personally just say fire type, but could be fire ground, maybe again, fire rock, fire electric, anything like that. Maybe fire dark as well because of the darkness on the body, because the white is completely gone. It's gone into a more of a cream color. It looks almost robotic with how the arms are coming out of like the socket kind of things. It has a really cool design though. I like how it has 2 sets of ears, like it has ears at the front and then the normal ears go like really floppy at the back, so that's really nice. I love the feet as well, the designs. It looks like it's wearing things, but it's just the design of the body. And of course it's kicking this fireball as well, again playing into the whole scoring thing about football, because as we all know, football is a huge sport in England. It was obviously created here. I mean, the rules were pretty much created here, so yeah, huge sport here. Everyone goes crazy for football, so I could definitely see the third evolution taking some inspiration from some sort of football background. Definitely kicking fireballs. There might even be like a new move created where obviously Scorbunny's fire evolution does kick a fireball, and it would make sense. You obviously got ball, fireball, football. It makes sense to me personally, but really do like this design. Probably my most favorite that I've seen so far. I just really like how the colors blend in, and I like the fact that it's taken inspiration from a football background. And yeah, it just looks really cool. So that is the third design, and we're going to move on to the final one. So finishing things off, we actually have this design. Now, this design's a kind of a funny one because obviously I made a video about this before, and we don't know if it's fake or true yet, but I just wanted to include it in here anyway because it technically could be true. At the same time, it looks really cool. So this is all to do with like the armor form and the armor evolution that we did play into, that leak that did come out where that person kind of got right the names of the games and the region and stuff. And then obviously they said something about armor evolution, and then this appeared from like ages ago. So this is a really cool design. I really like it. I don't know if you guys do, but I think it's a really cool drawing. Obviously, it doesn't have anything to do with football at all. It's generally just a robotic bunny. So maybe this is what it looks like if it takes an armor form. So maybe this is what it looks like when it gets involved with the armor. I don't know. And then maybe the normal form is playing football. Who knows? But I am a really big fan of this. Like I say, I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's false. Obviously, it has the female protagonist from Generation 7 there in a shadow in the middle of the screen, as you can see. But apart from that, it could technically be true. Maybe they just didn't know that what the protagonists for Pokemon Sword and Shield looked like when they were designing this. Who knows? But I am a big fan of this. I love how it's using fire to like shoot up as like a jetpack kind of thing. There's fire coming out of his paws. It's got fire coming out of his ears. There's a volcano there that it's jumping out of. Really cool design. I'm a big fan of it. I don't know what the stats would be for this because I don't know anything about this armor evolution if it is going to be true. Obviously, from just the armor perspective, you'd think it'd be bulky, but could definitely be fast. It does look like it could move around pretty fast if it's using like fire to jump around everywhere. Maybe a special attacker, who knows, because it's obviously shooting fire out his hands, so that could definitely be a thing to talk about. But Yeah, I reckon if armor evolution was a thing, it would definitely make the Pokemon more bulky. Maybe it would make more weaknesses onto it as well, because armor obviously you can rust and stuff depending on what it all is about, so who knows. But yeah, this is the 4th design that I want to talk to you guys about, and it looks really, really cool. This and the 3rd design are definitely my favorites, so all will be obviously credited in the description down below. If you did like any of this art, be sure to, you know, go tell the artists they did a great job, because they did do a great job. So yeah, this is the 4th design, and big fan of this one. But with that, it does wrap up today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy it as much as I did making it. If you did, drop a like down below, it really does help out. And of course, leave a comment, what do you think the final evolution typing of Scorbunny will be. Subscribe if you're brand new as well, because we do daily Pokemon content on this channel. We do. I already mentioned it, but we do. So just in case you forgot during the video, we do that. I did also do a video going over Sobble's potential final evolution yesterday, and I'm also going to be releasing Grookey's later today. So if you enjoyed this one and you want to stick around for them, be sure to go check them out. They'll be on your screen in a second. That is everything from me though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day. Until next time, peace.